The lantern light flickered against the wooden walls of the quiet barn. Her breath shook, her hands trembled, and yet she whispered, "Please, don't take it off." But the rancher didn't stop, not until he touched the hidden mark beneath the dust and tattered cloth, and everything he thought he knew about her shattered like glass. That was the moment his world stopped cold, because he finally understood why she had been running, and who was coming for her. The thunder rolled over the open fields of Willow Creek Ranch, the kind of storm that swallowed the sky whole. Rancher Cole Maddox, a broad-shouldered man carved out of years of work and loss, was tying down the last feed tarp when he saw a flicker of movement near the fence. At first, he thought it was a stray calf, but then lightning cracked the sky, and he saw her. A girl, barely in her 20s, soaked to the bone, clutching a torn satchel. Her hair stuck to her face, her breathing frantic, her clothes ripped as if she'd crawled through thorn and barbed wire. She staggered toward him before collapsing into the mud. Cole didn't ask questions. Something about the way she fell, like someone who had been running for days, hit a part of him he thought was long dead. He carried her inside. Hours later, she woke up by the fire, wrapped in one of his old shirts. Her wrist was bandaged, but her eyes were full of terror that didn't belong to someone who had simply lost their way. "What happened to you?" Cole asked gently. She froze, then whispered only one word, "Please." She didn't ask for food, shelter, or help, just please, and that broke him a little. As she warmed up and her shaking eased, Cole noticed she kept her left shoulder hidden beneath a dirty torn cloth, gripping it as if it meant survival. "What's under that?" he asked softly. Her breathing hitched. "It's better if you don't know," she whispered. But fate had other plans, because the moment the firelight brightened, Cole saw something dark, burnt, etched into the cloth wrapped around her shoulder, a symbol. And suddenly, she grabbed his wrist. "Don't take it off," she begged. "Please, don't take it off." But Cole was a rancher, a man who fixed things, who didn't let wounds rot. "You're hurt," he insisted. "I'm not letting you sit here suffering." Her trembling grew, her eyes pleading, but he gently pushed her hand aside, and slowly, carefully, he began to unwrap the cloth. That was the moment everything changed. The cloth fell away, and Cole froze. Burned into her skin, angry, red, and brutally carved, was a symbol he recognized from a story his father once warned him about. A symbol belonging to the Blackthorn Syndicate, not a gang. A hunter's network. Once you were marked, you were owned. No escape. No mercy. Cole stepped back, breath shaking. How did you get away?" Tears formed in her eyes, not weak tears, but the kind that held years of silent suffering. "My name is Ilara," she whispered. "I was born into the syndicate. I wasn't supposed to leave. But I saw what they did to people. And when they asked me to do it too," her voice broke, "I ran. I've been running for 5 days." Cole's heart twisted. He knew what that mark meant. "They'll come," he said quietly. "They always do." Ilara nodded. "That's why you can't take it off. This cloth hides it. If anyone sees it, if they recognize me, your ranch will burn. You'll die because of me." But Cole Maddox wasn't built like other men. He wasn't afraid. He had lost too much in his life to let a frightened girl suffer alone. "Ilara," he said firmly, "this ranch has seen storms worse than any syndicate. You're safe here." She shook her head violently. "No one is safe from them." At that moment, the horses outside whinnied. Panicked, Cole rushed to the barn. Tracks, fresh, heavy boot prints, led toward the far fence line. Someone had already been there. Ilara followed slowly, her breath catching when she saw the prints. "They found me." Cole turned to her, jaw clenched. "Then we'll make them lose you again." But the look in her eyes wasn't fear for herself. It was fear for him. "You don't understand," she whispered. "They aren't hunting me because I ran. They're hunting me because I stole something from them." "What?" She hesitated. "Then, proof. Evidence. Of what they've done for years. If it gets out, they'll fall." Cole stared at her. "You're telling me you came here with the truth that could destroy them?" "I didn't know where else to go," she said. "I thought, maybe someone like you, someone good, wouldn't hand me back." Cole placed his hat on her head. "Then you came to the right place." And for the first time in years, she smiled. A small, fragile smile. But it didn't last long, because that night, the syndicate returned. The wind died, the crickets stopped, and every animal on the ranch went silent. Cole looked toward the dark tree line and whispered, "They're here." Ilara's hands shook violently, gripping his shirt. "You have to hide," she said. "They'll kill you just for standing near me." But Cole wasn't moving. He loaded his old rifle with calm, practiced motions. "I've fought storms. I've fought loss. I've fought the kind of darkness that eats you alive. I'm not scared of men who hurt children." Ilara's breath faltered. "Why are you doing this?" she whispered. "No one has ever protected me, not like this." Cole looked at her softly. "Because someone should have." The first syndicate scout stepped out of the shadows. "Pretty little bird," he sneered, we've come to take you home. Elara hid behind Cole, trembling, and that was when the rancher's voice turned to steel, she's not going anywhere with you. A long, tense silence stretched, then the scout laughed, you think you can stand against us alone? Cole smirked, who said I'm alone? Floodlights burst on, every ranch hand, strong, loyal, and furious, stood armed along the barn. The syndicate men tensed, then chaos erupted, gunshots cracked through the night, horses cried out, dust exploded into the air. Cole fought like a man with nothing left to lose. Every punch, every step, was fueled by years of silent pain, and the fierce promise he made to Elara. But in the middle of the battle, a man with a silver mask stepped forward, the leader. He struck Cole across the jaw, sending him crashing to the dirt. Elara screamed, and the leader grabbed her arm, pulling her sleeve down, revealing the mark. The rancher froze, not because of the mark, but because of the scars surrounding it. Scars from beatings, scars from chains, scars from years of being treated as property, scars that no one deserved. Elara cried, please, don't take it off, please, but the leader yanked the cloth away completely. And that was when the rancher saw something he wasn't supposed to. The symbol wasn't just carved in. It was burned over another symbol beneath it. A different mark, point one the syndicate had tried to erase. A symbol of innocence. A symbol of who she was before they claimed her. Cole rose, shaking with fury. You're not taking her, he growled. The leader laughed, and who will stop me? Cole stepped forward, blood dripping from his brow. I will. The rancher fought like a storm, and for the first time in her life, Elara saw someone willing to break for her, bleed for her, stand for her. When the fight ended, the syndicate lay defeated or fleeing into the night. Elara fell to her knees, crying, not out of fear, but relief. Cole knelt beside her. It's over, he whispered, you're free now. But she looked at him with trembling lips. No. I'm not free until the world knows the truth. Cole smiled faintly, then let's show them.